Hey guys, I got something I want to show you. It's not this cool little cube thing. Maybe I'll show you that later. And it's not this really cool Sabrent USB 3 hub, which I really like. Look at all those USBs I got plugged into it. No, it is a new thing from PCBWay. So let me get this camera on a tripod and let's bust this thing open. Alright, let's get on with this thing. I get so excited when I get these new projects from PCBWay. So let's see, I've got 5 of these things. Okay, 5 of them. Alright, and you know what? I would really like it if you guys would give me some feedback on this, because I'll explain the idea as I go along. Alright, here we go. PCBWay delivers again. And in fact, these were provided by PCBWay, which was really nice. Alright, let's see what we got going on in here. Oh, another PCBWay pen. I love pens. Alright. Put that in the drawer. Let's see what we got. Some PCBWay stickers. Alright, we'll do something with that. And that's extra stuff. I'll just clear this out. Stand by. Okay, here we go. Make sure I got enough light on the subject. Yep, looking good. I love PCBs. Get that out of there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, here we go. Actually, let me adjust the light. We don't need any shadows on that. Okay. Alright, here we go. Let's have a look at this thing. This is, of course, an ESP32 module. Let me see if we can get this in focus for you guys. Alright, now this is an ESP32 FunBoard. You know, I've been doing some tutorials and that sort of thing, so I put this together to do tutorials and to help people learn how to program. And the idea is that everything you need is right on this board. So we got an ESP32 right there. We've got USB, that's how you connect up to it, goes through the serial converter. Have an SD card for learning to read and write off that. I've got a beeper right here, and I've got 8 tiny little neopixels right there. Look at that. So we can do binary stuff, we can flash, we can do loops and all that stuff, and then here's our reset switches there. Alright, I am liking the looks of this thing. Let's have a look on the back. So pixels are on GPIO 4, buzzers on GPIO 2, and then here's UART 1, here's SPI 2, I2C buzz. These are your inputs over here, and then these are your outputs and some grounds, and there's a 3.3 reference and a 5 reference. USB-C hooks up here, and you got a blue. Oh yeah, we got some LEDs up there. So we got a power LED and a blue ESP LED, so you can run it from the ESP32, and it is on GPIO 32. Oh man, this is so awesome. So what I'm thinking, or what I'd like to know, is if anybody wants any of these things, because I could make them and sell them at a very reasonable price. They're great for, learning how to program, learning how to use an ESP32. You don't have to buy anything else. You just put your plug into here, you work off your computer, you got buzzers to buzz, lights to flash, you can hook up external things, you can use your SD card, you can do Wi-Fi, you can set up servers, you can connect to the internet, whatever you want to do, all right on this thing. Nothing else to buy initially. Alright, now look at this. I had these made, cases. So let me look at that. Little case fits on there. See if we can focus it. Alright, so let me figure out how I'm going to do this. Hold on. Okay, I got this baby all put together. Now, of course, we're just prototyping here, so I've already noticed some mistakes, and that is that I really need to put some holes right here so I can access those resets. I mean, I can do this, right, or hit it some, but there really needs to be some holes right here. Whoops, let me get that in the right area. There really needs to be some holes right here to hit that reset button. Just make it easier to do. I don't know if I should do a cutout, or I might do a cutout around this whole area where the beeper and the thing is. But the idea is to try to make this thing as kid-proof as possible, and I think this pretty much achieves it. That once we get these in here, yeah. So I mean, if I make this, if I put a hole in here, if I put a hole right in there, then I can make this sit all the way down and have the top of here level with the pins right there, right? But as for now, I got to get something in there to hit those reset buttons. So we'll fix that when we make some new cases. Alright, now we just need to put some software in here and try out these NeoPixels and that beeper. Cool. Okay, we've got this little thing hooked up. I've written just a tiny bit of software to go in it, but before we do that, so I did plug it in, and then you can see that the green light is on. That's just the power light. And then if anybody's wondering the size, let's see if I can do this on, it's actually, well, it's hard to do this on the camera where it lines up right, but it is 48 by 48, so it's a square, 48 by 48, which is pretty tiny. Alright, so the software that I have, let's go over and get on the computer and have a look at it. So this is what we've got. I just made a couple of little libraries that do some beeping, work the LEDs, and so I'm instantiating everything right here, picking some colors right here for the NeoPixels to try them out, and then we're just going to do a little loop here, indefinite loop, so it's just going to go on forever. So we're going to play a little song. When it first comes on, it'll play a song. It'll wait for a second or half a second, then it will blink twice, beep twice, wait for half a second, play another little song, wait for half a second, and let's see. Okay, and then we're going to run through these colors right here on the NeoPixels. So we'll kind of like Knight Rider, we'll do a up and back on the on those, and then we'll do shaving a haircut, and we'll wait for 4 seconds, and we'll start it all over again. Alright, so there's that, and let's pop up the terminal, and I'm already hooked up. So let's just do a Control C and a Control D, and we should see something happen. Shaving a haircut. Okay, so that was all it. That was everything right there. So there we're starting over, double beep, playing Axel F on the beeper. And now we're running through those colors on the NeoPixels. I know it's hard to film NeoPixels. And then we do shaving a haircut, 2 bits. I'm going to do a Control C on there. So that is going to end that. And that's about it for this video. So what I'm thinking is that this will be a good platform for learning to program in MicroPython or Python in general, because it all applies and it has everything that you need. So you know, all you got to do is have a cable, plug it into your computer, and just use off-the-shelf software, and you can be doing this. But if you've hung on this long, thanks. Be sure to like the video if you liked it, and leave a comment about what you think and whether it's a good idea or not. I'd like to hear from you guys. So, alright, that's it.